Good morning, Cosmic Person. My name is Jana. I'm the convener of the community of the Cosmic Person. It's New Year's Eve, and it's about 19 degrees here in Adelaide. Only going to be about 23, a little bit cloudy, beautiful tomorrow as well. So it's a nice way to see out the old year and see in the new. I hope it's nice where you are. It seems fitting when we're at the threshold of a new year to be thinking about time. Most people, when they encounter the epic of evolution or the story of the journey of the universe, it's kind of mind-blowing to think in the time scales that are involved, with the Earth being 4.5 billion years old and the universe 14 point something billion years old. It's too much really to get our head around. What I've noticed in the courses that I've been taking on Coursera, for example, with the Forum on Religion and Ecology from Yale, what I've noticed is the people that they're interviewing to speak with, people who teach or do art in relation to the universe story, teach big history, are cosmologists and astrophysicists, whoever they are, when they are encountering and sharing the universe story and how massive it is, how immense this story is, they don't seem to come away from immersion in that story with a sense of being minuscule. Rather, it's a real sense of participation in something so grand and so infinite. So here's a quote from, there was an exhibition in 2015 at the Smithsonian about deep time, a variety of artists focusing on what this immensity of the universe story is. And here's a quote that sort of puts in perspective, since we can't possibly imagine what 4.5 billion years looks like. Here's what McPhee, a fellow named John McPhee, who was in 1981, he wrote a book, Basin and Range, and he's really the one that coined the term deep time. The concept's been around since the 18th century, when James Hutton, who was a geologist, he was the first one to propose that the Earth was older than 6,000 years. Nobody believed him, of course. But then as we move on, and in the 80s, this fellow McPhee came up with the idea of deep time. He says, consider the Earth's history as the old measure of the English yard, the distance from the king's nose to the tip of his outstretched hand. One stroke of a nail file on his middle finger erases human history. So on this New Year's Eve, on the threshold of one tiny year moving into the next, I hope you feel a sense of the grandeur, and that you feel full of expectation for a good year ahead. Wherever you are, take care of yourself and do all you can to take care of the planet.